On the phone with us, Dr. Kavita Patel, NBC medical contributor and a fellow at the Brookings Institution. And I know it's early, but it's great to have you because you actually are a practicing physician. So the adeno a vector that J&J is using has been used on a lot of different vaccines in the past, Dr. Patel. So a lot of people took solace in that it had been a tried and true method. Is this surprising that this is happening with this particular vaccine, COVID vaccine?
It is surprising, and I think that just as we're getting emerging details, the FDA issued a brief statement with more details later today. 6 cases that they're scrutinizing, which seems similar in detail, looking at further detail to cases that we've seen similar to AstraZeneca, where it mimics kind of what we call heparin-induced thrombocytopenia, which is just a complicated kind of clotting mechanism that is not seen with, to your point, kind of the adenovirus vector-based vaccines. I will say this, it's shocking and hard to believe that there is such a strong link of causality that these vaccines cause these clots. But, again, I guess I would only, to people who have had the J&J vaccine, the only solace I would tell you is that these 6 cases, it appears, still trying to work through details, Joe, but it appears that these clots were seen, early. And so this is something that I know that I actually have patients scheduled today to get the vaccine, but obviously we're pausing all around the country. And it's going to be hard as we see more supply of Pfizer and Moderna to walk this back. If you look at what's happened in the rest of the world with AstraZeneca, this is a devastating blow to the J&J vaccine effort in the United States.
Well, you bring up some really interesting points there. Now, and we don't want to make too much out of it either. As you say, we don't know about causation and whether there is any link or not. But if the adenovector has been used many, many times before without this, then you're back to worrying about what it's delivering, and that is the spike protein, the epitope of from COVID, which is the same spike protein that the messenger RNA ones do not deliver it. They actually obviously cause you to make it yourself. But it would make me worry that something in the spike protein, if it's not the adenovector, then it would make me worry that there is a clotting risk just from delivering the spike protein. And I hope that would make me worry about all the vaccines. But as I say,
right.
It's very early,
and that's exactly where the EMA, if you go through the detailed reports that I did on AstraZeneca, that was exactly the dialogue and discussion around kind of the mechanism of action for their concerns around the clots. And there was actually discussion at the EMA level around other kind of viral-based vaccines and how this is not seen. And so, recall that there were several cases in Europe around Johnson & Johnson as well. And now we have 6 cases that the FDA is citing in their statement around pausing. So, if anybody's listening or viewing and they've got appointments for Johnson & Johnson today, I think this would be the time to, most of us who have scheduled slots, we're shifting to one of the other 2 manufacturers as quickly as possible. But, I mean, truly, this has been one of the few vaccines. Johnson & Johnson was incredibly not only effective, Joe, but it was incredibly useful for kind of mobile vaccination efforts, places that were hard to reach. And you could just do one shot and quickly administer a vaccine. So this is definitely going to cause a ripple effect in our attempts in the United States.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.